Motivation is one of the key distinguishing factors in high-achieving individuals and others. Motivation is what energizes us to make things happen, but staying motivated is not easy. It doesn't matter how driven you are, sometimes you need to push yourself a little. Motivation requires effort. If you're able to stay motivated, you have to figure out how to maintain your enthusiasm, even when you don't feel like it. Now, I would like to share 8 tips on how you can stay motivated. Number 1, set the right tone for the day. When you wake up, remember that you have never lived this day before and you will never again. So give it your very best. Having an inspiring morning routine helps set the tone for the rest of the day. Now, I've heard people say things like, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Yeah, that happens to everyone sometimes. That is why you need to have things that motivate you in the morning. Think about how blessed you are to be alive and be grateful for the things that are working in your life. Don't let what you want make you forget the amazing things that you have. Now, when you wake up, you could read, listen to something inspiring, meditate, pray, say some positive affirmations, and just visualize how you want your day to go. This allows you to take charge of your agenda rather than your agenda controlling you. You will also be in a good mental and emotional space before you are bombarded with what the day has to offer. Now, if you're feeling a bit low, do not begin the day with a task that you dislike. Start with something light and more exciting, and the more challenging tasks you wait till later on. Number 2, have an inspiring environment. Many studies have established that physical environment can have a significant impact on one's level of motivation and productivity. Things like temperature, humidity, air quality, noise, and disorderliness and can affect our level of output. Some spaces may not have natural light, but you can use certain bulbs that can actually give you a semblance of natural light. Some people claim that there is order in their disorder, but studies confirm that having an organized and neat environment does affect one positively, while disorderliness affects you and your frame of mind. Number 3, rejuvenate. Now, there's a tendency to work for long hours, especially when one has to meet a deadline. It is so easy to get drawn into daily activities and routines, and it is, though, very important to make sure that you take breaks and recharge. Studies have confirmed that recreation improves physical well-being, emotional health, and cognitive performance. Now, sometimes in the middle of a crazy schedule, I take time out to do something refreshing and fun, and I find that when I return back to my work, I'm more in tune and even more creative. Fatigue can definitely make you feel unmotivated. Number 4, break the routine. Now, doing the same thing over and over again can make you feel dispassionate. It makes life feel unexciting and can actually turn people into operational robots. Yes, now it can also lead to exhaustion and affect your creativity. So change things around often. Find different ways to achieve the same results. Take a different route to work. Sometimes, for instance, try a new hobby, make new friends, and even try new cuisines. Because they say variety is indeed the spice of life, and that is true. Number 5, be goal-oriented. Now, if you focus on the process, you may be discouraged. So focus on the outcome and goal. Have a picture of the end result in your mind and think of what it will look like and feel like if you achieve the goal. Where will it position you and what opportunities will it open up for you? What keeps winners going in tough times is focusing on the outcome. You need to have a clear, concrete goal and action plan to keep you on track. So break your plans into small, achievable tasks. While it is good to be ambitious, sometimes setting the bar too high can be detrimental and incapacitating. So set realistic goals. Celebrate even the smallest achievements and reward yourself when you make progress. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. If you've taken the first step, you are on your way. So a combination of many small achievements will get you to your goal. And knowing that you are actually making progress makes you feel closer to your goal every day. Number 6, surround yourself with positive and highly motivated people. The people you surround yourself with is critical. If you're surrounded by low energy, unmotivated people, It will affect you adversely. I mean, are the people around you naysayers? Do they have negative energy? Are they preventing you from dreaming big and achieving your potential? If yes, you need to change your circle. Staying around the wrong people will eventually influence you negatively. So surrounding yourself with positive-minded people who are interested in your growth will keep you motivated to achieve more and even do better. Number 7, avoid negative triggers that will draw you further from your goal. Some people actually believe that they are strong and can handle temptations. But I mean, that is why we hear of relapse, right? So until you've reached a point of no return, which is like never, stay away from negative triggers. The only way to avoid getting burnt is to stay away from fire. I mean, if you stay away from fire, you will never get burnt. If there are friends that you connect with that make you derail from your vision, stay away from them. Number 8, deal with your fears. Most times fear comes as a result of lack of information. So get more details about what you're afraid of and analyze the ultimate outcome if the worst happens. Most times when you face the fear, you realize that things are better than they seem. The moment you begin to recognize your power is the moment you begin to move forward. When I have, some work to do that I feel intimidated by, I usually tell myself that the work will not do itself and will be waiting for me. So I prefer to do it, now, because if I don't, it will be there for me tomorrow, and tomorrow have its own load. So each day that passes is one day out of your lifetime. So make each day count. Ditch the fear, procrastination, and execute passionately. You're capable, and the world is waiting for you.
Subscribe to Patricia Bebiamawa's YouTube page for more inspirational videos.